Good morning, guys. It is Monday. That's what day it is. It's been a little challenging to keep track of what freaking day it is when you don't have to go to work. And it is snowing out there. I don't know what's more fun, watching it snow or watching Christina watching it snow. She gets into it. What do you think?
It's snowing.
Mm-hmm.
It's so great. It's the little tiny flakes. Does that mean we're gonna get the most snow ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
For like another hour.
Oh, Mango's happy to be inside, aren't you, Mango? Yeah. Now there's a fire. Now it's warm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it snowing out the windows with the wreath. It's so picturesque. I can pretend there's a lot more snow out there than there actually is. Oh, it's pretty.
It is beer 30. It's me and Mango and our fire. But yeah, we're at the end of our day today. Not super eventful. I continued to work on the drywall and got super frustrated and shook my fist at it and swore to never do drywall again. And but I got another coat of primer up. I got a few more things sanded. I got some caulking done. I got to wait for that to dry. And Christina worked all day today. So, but we all know that we promised we would talk about Mango. We've got tons of questions. So Christina's going to join us in just a sec, and we'll get to it.
Every day, just like a little swim in the tub. I don't know why, but that's what keeps the sprout happy, so that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. But let's talk about Mango, our first child.
Mango's a special cat. We'll explain more as we go. But so this idea for this started with one person asking one question. It was somebody named Swoosh50 on YouTube.
Hi, Switch50.
Wanted to know, why do we let Mango out at night? We're in the country, you know, are we worried about Mango getting picked off by a coyote?
The answer is yes. I worry all the time about Mango getting picked off by anything, really.
I worry about the coyote.
Yeah. But no, we let her out at night because she is an outdoor cat. So she's not a cat that we adopted like from a pound or anything, or she literally just showed up on our doorstep one day and decided that she wanted to be part of our family. It was a slow process. We have it all documented on Instagram in our highlights if you want to go there and take a look. But she just kept showing up and like hanging out with us, and then like eventually we decided to feed her a little bit of food.
Sardines.
Yeah, that was exciting for her.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and then yeah, she just kept coming. We were only here on weekends at that point, and she would just be like sitting outside of the house on the Friday when we would arrive. So she already figured out like the schedule when we would be there, so she just would hang out with us on the weekends, and then we would leave to go back to the city, and so she would just stay outside. So she is fully an outdoor cat. She hangs out with us during the day inside, but she won't stay inside overnight, even if it's terrible weather. It could be like thunder, lightning, pouring rain, freezing cold, rain and snow. She will go out at night. She wants to go out at night. There's only been one time where I think she had woken us up in the middle of the night, like at like 4 a.m. because it was freezing and she was like sopping wet.
Yeah. It was like a super cold rain or like snow or something.
Yeah, she was wet and it was cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
And so she woke us up by like meowing outside the door, and then she came in and then she stayed the rest of the night and slept on her little blanket over here on the sofa. But that's like the only one time that it's happened.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure we could keep her in even if we wanted to keep her safe.
But like, so we called her an outdoor cat, and I can't call her a stray cat because like when I think of a stray cat, I think of either like a city or a suburb where it's like a more controlled environment. You've got lawns and houses and trees, and yeah, you've got cars and stuff like that. But it's not. I mean, here we're in the middle of the George Washington National Forest. We're in the middle. We're on a mountain. We're in the mountains. We're in the wild. We have wild creatures all around us all the time. And she lived in a tree when we met her. She lived in our black walnut tree. We actually have video of her poking her head out one morning and climbing out of her bed, stretching, and then coming down to say hello. So like that was her, she lived there. And a lot of people express surprise, thinking like, well, maybe she was a feral cat, but it's impossible for a feral cat to interact with humans this well. So I don't really know what to call her, but like she's a survivor. Like she was surviving. We met her in 2018 originally. She got treated by some dogs, but she's been outside surviving that whole time. So I don't know where she came from, but that's who she is.
Yeah, maybe a wild cat is like a better description than an outdoor cat.
Yeah.
Okay, so that leads into the next question that we got from our followers on YouTube. So, followers on Instagram, sorry. How old is Mango? Is our next question.
So we took her to the vet. So the vet said that she is 3 to 5 years old, judging by her teeth.
Yep. So, been outside for a long time. She's only been with us since the beginning of the year. It's like she had already figured out that there was a pandemic, and she's like, these people are gonna be staying long term. And so like she started buttering us up like at the very beginning of 2020, and then by the beginning of the pandemic,
March,
we were out here full time, and so she was getting pets every day and treats every day, and she was loving life. So she's done well for herself.
So let's take her to the vet and let's hang out with her. And then it was just like, we'll let her see if she wants to come inside. She come inside for like a minute and then just like scram right out the door. And just kind of gradually got more comfortable with being inside and checking out all the rooms, and eventually just kind of settled into wherever we were, which is usually downstairs.
Yeah. So I don't know what she's doing right now.
Yeah, I think she snuck upstairs.
What? Let's go see. She did not. Did she?
I don't know. She's not here.
I saw her. Oh, she's right here. She's lying in the corner.
Oh, okay. She's too hot.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Just have to monitor her because she does have a tendency to go upstairs sometimes, and she's not really welcome up there. She did one time sneak past me and snooze on the bed, and I think that was like the most magical moment of her life. But it's never been recreated. I think we already covered this, but we had another question about, does Mango stay inside at night? So we covered that. She definitely does not, and that's not because like we wouldn't allow her to. She definitely does not want to.
I've tried to. I've tried. The last time we had a thunderstorm, I thought she may have wanted to stay inside, and I went to bed, and within half an hour she was trying to make some noise from the bottom of the stairs and get me to let her out, which is really cool. It's really cool that when she wants to go out, she'll just tell us. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, she's kind of like a dog like that. She'll go to the door and then she'll just meow, and then we'll just let her out. So she's very much, she's just a weird cat. I've had a lot of other cats in my life, but I've never seen one kind of behave like this. She's seems like she really knows kind of like what's going on. Like for example, I think you've seen in our last video that like she knows her name. So we gave her that name. She knows it. She will turn her head when we call her. She will come when we call her to go inside the house. Like there's no treats involved. Like she just likes to go inside. So when we're going inside, and she'll run over. Again, like I don't think it's too strange for a cat to know its name, but again, like
she responds to her name.
Yeah, she really is not like aloof or anything. She's just like, they're calling me. Let me go run inside now. So, I don't know.
By the way, she's had pets. I've never had a pet at all. This is my first pet. And from what I understand, easiest pet ever.
She's the best pet.
She's the best.
I had a favorite pet of all my pets, my number one, but she has replaced that pet because she's just so easy. She's really like not, she's got spunk, she has personality, but she's really not an issue.
And I don't know if pet's the right word. I mean, we're not her owners.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's better.
That might be. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she chose us.
It's a pandemic partnership that we've developed.
Yeah.
The next question is, does Mango like to hunt?
Oh yeah. Mango likes to hunt everything, and I mean, she's brought in 7 rabbits this year, 7 that we know of, and one of them was her size. She actually dragged it inside the house. I was out of town. Christine was here.
That was a mistake.
And I'm getting videos of Mango just like stiff arming, dragging this rabbit around. It was pretty funny.
It wasn't at the time, but yes.
Chipmunks, adult squirrels, baby squirrels, baby chipmunks. There was that day that she brought us 2 somewhat rare woodpeckers, one after the other. That was kind of not that great.
Yeah. Large birds, like large woodpeckers, not little ones.
Yeah, not little ones. Lots of mice.
Yeah.
Lots of mice.
Great at catching mice.
And she generally eats what she kills. I've seen her barf a couple of chipmunks, and I don't see her eat the chipmunks anymore. But other than that,
maybe she just doesn't like chipmunk.
Doesn't dig on chipmunk.
Yeah. So that was something else that like somebody had a follow-up question to you because they thought maybe we weren't feeding her enough. But we actually don't try to feed her too much. We feed her
and fail usually.
Yeah, I mean we do spoil her.
That's me.
Yeah, it was mostly game. But partially because of the same thing that we just talked about these like coyotes outside and like ability to climb trees and stuff. So we don't want to give her too much food because we don't want her to get too heavy that she like can't climb trees or get away from predators if that would be an issue, because she is going out at night and she's not like, she doesn't want to stay in. But the other reason is because we know that she's a really, really active hunter. Not only is that great because we live in a log cabin and there's lots of like mice and things for her to eat, but like she does eat what she kills, and she doesn't kill it for sport and like for fun.
Often.
She shows it to us, and then she will go and eat it if she doesn't just like leave it as a gift. So I know that like some outdoor cats will just like bring gifts for their people and like leave them, but they don't want to eat them. They just like kill them for fun. She's not really like that. She the majority of the time, like 95% of the time, she's going to show us this thing that she's got, and then she's going to go eat it. So she doesn't just kill just for the heck of it. Yeah. So she definitely can take care of herself if she needed to.
She ate almost that entire rabbit.
Yeah.
I mean, she can grow up and eat.
Yep. Okay. So the next question is, do we ever find out where Mango comes from?
No, we have not. Like we said, we're kind of a wild cat. I don't know. My theory is that we have a neighbor, Travis, and he moved in after we did, after like a year, I think. I think the people that lived there before Travis had her as like a kitten, and just maybe because she was always an outside cat, they just left her.
Oh, this is an interesting theory. I don't think you've told me this before. I mean, this is a pretty good theory.
I've always wondered, like, why is she comfortable around people? I mean, she's definitely comfortable around us.
Yeah, I mean, she likes people a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely not feral. And it's not like a cat that's kind of like you kind of warm up to over time. I mean, she really sought us out at the beginning.
Wanted us to pet her.
Yeah, she knew that we were there for years and like never did anything. And then this year she was just like, I've decided that these will be my people and like they will feed me. And she just like kept showing up like every day, and she would like sit with us and like watch us do our projects. She does that now. She'll sit and like watch Gabe like cut wood. Like she'll sit outside, and like now she'll be inside like watching us do stuff. She's very much like a very social creature.
When we go for walks, she'll pace with us back and forth.
Yeah, I think we showed that in like one of our other videos, that she just like walks with us. Okay, has Mango found a new tree to climb? So this is in reference to the black walnut that was her home that we had to take down because it was very much in a bad state, and actually was hollow on the inside as we had suspected.
At the base, like 5 feet of the base.
Yeah.
Was hollow. That's not good.
As along with many of the limbs, including one of the limbs that she slept in because it was hollowed out. That's how she could sleep in it.
Funny story. We tried to keep that, and it was huge. I had no idea how big that part was, but it was. I mean, we would have had to get a crane to
move it
if
yeah.
we wanted. So it was a good idea. But.
Yeah, it just wasn't. I mean, it was enormous. So no, I mean, we've seen her climb a bunch of trees on the property before. Again, this could partially be like we're giving her too many treats, or she's just inside a lot.
She's not that fat.
She's not that much, but I mean, like, she's not as skinny as she was. So, and she stays inside a lot because she loves the wood stove and she loves being hot. She's like a little tropical cat. Yep. So, like in the summer, she doesn't stay inside with us very much. She's like out on the porch when we're outside, and she's like sunning herself in like the really hot heat.
Hot.
Yeah, so she loves being super hot. But I don't know. Just because we haven't seen her doesn't mean that she isn't doing it. Like she isn't climbing them, and I hope she is because it's a good defense to get away from things that might be chasing her. Yep. Does she rule the cabin? Does she catch mice? Well, I think we know the answer to number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And number 2.
Yeah. I mean, she answered. Yeah. It's yes to both of them. She basically is here with us all the time. I mean, like if she doesn't show up for some reason,
we get.
Yeah,
worried.
It's concerning. Yeah. Because we're now used to this like rhythm of like her being there every morning, and then like our routine, and it all involves Mango. Yeah, so she definitely has a place here, and she does oversee our work when we're doing it on the house. She'll literally like be over my shoulder watching me do stuff. So she's our little queen cat.
Yep.
And yes, she catches a lot of mice. We had mouse problems here in the cabin before she took up permanent residence, and now there's like nothing. There's no mouse sign. There's nothing. Like no mice at all. I think they've either gotten the message or she's just killed them all. I'm not really sure. Because like I said, she's very efficient with the killing.
So does she have a litter box? No.
No.
No, she does not.
Yeah, so she goes outside, like I said, she'll go to the door and she'll just meow and we'll let the door open, and she does all of her business outside. I don't even know if she would know what to do with the litter box, but she prefers to do that outside. She won't actually drink any water inside either.
Yeah.
One time we tried to see if she would like some water, but because we have 2 running creeks, cats really like moving water, so she drinks all of her water down on either side of the house, the 2 creeks that we have, and we've seen her do that a bunch of times. So she does all of her stuff outside. The only time that she eats with us, she eats like out on the porch, so she even eats that time like outside. When she gets like little treats, she'll get those in the house. Mm-hmm. But no, she doesn't have a litter box. Yeah, maybe the outdoor cat thing is confusing because some people have like outdoor cats that like live with them, but like Gabe said, I don't know if she's our pet. Like she's just like our companion. Yeah. The last question is, does she try to come in on cold nights?
I mean, one.
Yeah, it only happened one time, and she was soaking wet, which I think is not her favorite thing either. But no, I mean it snowed last night, and she didn't try to come in. She wasn't upset by that
that we know of. You know.
Well, I mean, she would probably wake us up. I mean, she knows she can.
She can wake me up.
When she's out here at the window, so she sits on the windowsill when she's ready in the morning to like come in and have her first like little morning breakfast. And sometimes, like because of the pregnancy now, like I'm up earlier than like I normally would be, and Gabe's still sleeping. So like maybe I'm up at like 4 or 5, and I don't really want to make too much noise because like Gabe is still trying to rest, and she makes a lot of noise when she comes in because she's going to be very vocal. She's going to be like meow, 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 and all this. So I sometimes just wave to her at the window, and then I just, keep reading my book or whatever I'm doing. And if she wants to come inside, she will get down from the window, put her mouth by the crack of the door on the bottom, and then meow into the crack so that you can hear it inside.
It's
and then
the funniest thing.
Yeah, so that she really wants to come in. So sometimes she does that, and sometimes she doesn't. Like sometimes she's content to like sit there and wait, and sometimes she's like, nope, it's time for me to come in. It's time for like you to start my breakfast. Like I'm ready to get this day started.
Right.
So like I said, she's not. Yeah, she's no fool. I mean, don't feel like I thought my other cats were like particularly dumb, but I was like, it's amazing. I think how smart she is. Like, she is incredible at communicating what it is that she wants and like how she wants things done.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's our mango.
Yep.
This was fun. I do really love our cat or our companion,
Yeah.
whatever, not ours.
Yeah.
Our friend cat.
Catherine.
Catherine. So right now she has decided that she is cooled off enough, so she's moved over into full loaf position in front of the fireplace.
It's no paw loaf.
Yeah. So
She's got other positions. She has croissant. What else?
Yeah. No paw loaf, loaf.
Side loaf.
Yeah, so many things. But yeah, she's warming her fur now, so she'll get really hot. But yeah, so that is our mango. I think that was a great question. That was a lot of fun to do. I know some people, not on YouTube, but some people that follow us on Instagram are like just there for mango.
Yeah.
Which they like freely admit, and like we're totally fine with. I mean,
She can
it's
have her
fine.
own channel.
Yeah, it's fine to be just there for mango because she does a lot of fun things.
Yep.
But that's all we have for today, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. It was so fun to hang out with you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.